Hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of WWE News. After today's Money in the Bank show, one important question arises. Has Jacob Fatu turned babyface now? Or will Solo Sikoa turn babyface? After today's show, the situation has become a little confusing, but let's try to find the answer to this question. According to the recent developments, the Tongans had completely disappeared from Solo Sikoa's heel faction. At this point, only Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu were left as part of the faction. Here's where it gets interesting. After Solo Sikoa lost his Ula Fala, Jacob Fatu's behavior also began to change. The same Jacob Fatu who used to constantly say, "I love you, Solo Sikoa," was now not even giving him much importance. Another interesting pattern was that whenever Jacob Fatu tried to do something big, Solo Sikoa would somehow cause him to lose. It seemed as if Solo Sikoa was deliberately holding him back, so that Jacob Fatu would never appear bigger than him. What's even more fascinating is that suddenly, fans started liking Jacob Fatu. The kind of reaction a babyface gets Jacob Fatu was now getting that very reaction. Eventually, Jacob Fatu managed to win the United States Championship, but then Solo Sikoa added an outsider to the team. This guy was Meteo. Surprisingly, Solo Sikoa's gimmick also started changing drastically. The serious Solo Sikoa began doing funny antics. Despite all this, Jacob Fatu's trust in Solo Sikoa had completely vanished, especially when Jacob repeatedly told Solo to kick Meteo out of the team. But instead of removing him, Solo would turn the blame back on Jacob Fatu. We saw in every show that either Solo Sikoa or Meteo would accidentally hit Jacob Fatu, to the point where Jacob even lost his qualifying match because of them. At this point, Jacob Fatu began to wonder, are these guys doing this to me on purpose? Thinking this, he started spying on them, and finally, Jacob Fatu discovered the truth. Solo Sikoa was doing all of it intentionally. This was during the Friday night SmackDown, just one night before Money in the Bank. Solo Sikoa and Meteo were having a backstage conversation about Jacob Fatu, and Jacob was secretly listening to everything. Then came Money in the Bank. At first, Jacob Fatu helped Solo Sikoa a lot during the match, but suddenly he attacked Solo Sikoa, and even though Solo was very close to winning, he ended up losing. Through this, Jacob Fatu sent a clear message to Solo. If I wanted, you could have won this match, but because you underestimated me, you lost. Another thing to note, during the brawl between Seth Rollins' faction and Solo Sikoa's faction, Meteo was knocked out with a single shot and never came back to help Solo. Whereas Jacob Fatu put up a great fight and even set up the ladder for Solo, bringing him close to the briefcase. Here, Jacob Fatu proved that he was Solo Sikoa's biggest strength, and Solo lost him. That's the full story so far. Based on this entire situation and the fan reactions, we can say that Jacob Fatu has turned babyface, and in the next Friday night SmackDown, he will likely justify his actions and explain why he screwed Solo Sikoa. What is your thoughts on it? Please share your thoughts in the comments.